Hi everyone, I'm going to continue the series of Daf Yomi. We are on Daf Mem of Masechet Gittin. Very interesting Daf today. We're going to see like when there's a remez, there's some sort of hint someone does in order to free a slave. So for example, Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi teaches that when a slave owner leaves a set of tefillin for his Ebed Knaani, it is actually an indicator that the slave is set to be free. And although, as we mentioned previously, with regards to an Eved Kanani is obligated in many of the mitzvot, he specifically himself is not mukhuyab, obligated to put on tefillin, since his only obligation is to perform those mitzvot that women are commanded to perform. So an Eved Kanani has got to, and he's a slave, he's got to perform just the mitzvot that a woman has got. And although a woman can perform mitzvot that she is not obligated to do on a voluntary basis, nevertheless, it is out of the ordinary for an Eved to do so, for a slave to do so specifically. Thus, leaving him tefillin is understood as a statement, when he says he's going to leave him, on the part of the owner that this man is no longer an Eved. So by giving him the tefillin over, he is giving a clear indication, the owner is, that he is not a slave anymore at that stage in time. Now, we'll also see that there's another case presented by the Gemara is the statement made by Rav Shmuel bar Yehuda quoting Rabbi Yochanan, that a person on his deathbed who could say, he could exclaim, that slave was very kind to me. The Hebrew terminology within regards to this is nachat ru'ah astali. That specific slave should be dealt with kindly regarding the she. And then it is listened to over there, and the people who inherit are forced to deal with that kindly. It's going to have that status. The Gemara explains that this ruling stems from the common law of mitzvah lo kayem divrei ha'emet, that we are obligated to fulfill the express desires of someone that passes away. However, Rashi is also going to understand this another way, that the expression that she should be dealt with kindly means that we must offer whatever will satisfy, give her whatever she wants. If she insists that she wants to become free, a free person at that same time, the heirs will be obligated to set her free, because that was a stipulation that was given by the person on the deathbed, potentially, because anything that she should have, freedom, is one of the things that she might request. However, some of the Rishonim object to this specific interpretation with regards to that, arguing that an unclear statement, when it's not specifically totally clear on the part of the person that has passed away, should not force the people that are inheriting to free the slave, because it's got a pasuk in the Torah. It's been expressed previously that it's something forbidden by the Torah. However, the Rambam and others respond that as long as there is a good reason for freeing the slave, if someone wants to free the slave for a specific reason, then it is permissible, as we learned before in Daf Lamed. However, many of the Rishonim disagree with Rashi and say that the inheritors are not obligated to anything beyond offering her a comfortable job as a slave. So they interpret it as they like to give her maybe a better conditions, let's just say, of what she requests at the time when she was a slave, but not necessarily free her. But however, some opinions do also say that if the person on the deathbed doesn't say that anything that satisfies her, that will include being freed, and potentially that slave will be free. And also, as I stated before, giving the tefillin as a present to the slave might be potentially a hint that, like a remez, that person wants the slave to be